I don't know who created the word grace, but God sure gave it meaning. I know Webster defines grace in his dictionary, but for me, he falls short of how I see grace as I experience life. For example, while driving the other day, I stopped at a red light and saw a little boy crossing the street feeling so big and so safe because he was holding his daddy's hand. To me, that was a picture of grace. Seeing a mother rocking her baby, singing a lullaby, that's grace. A woman carrying a sign protesting the war, that's grace. And a teenager helping a grandparent use a smartphone, that's grace. Loving a pet, that's grace. Teachers guiding and counseling students, that's grace. Prayers for peace, that's grace. A visit to a shut-in, that's grace. Simple acts of kindness, like a compliment to a friend or a phone call just to say hi. A handshake of congratulations or a hug of consolation, that's grace. And even politicians can practice grace by humbly working across party lines to make laws that will bring equal justice to all. Firefighters working to protect homes and forests, that's grace. Musicians and poets creating songs and sonnets that inspire and bring joy to life, that's grace. And warm tears rolling down your face as you remember a lost loved one, that's grace. I could go on with examples of God's grace because it is a never-ending list of how God's unconditional and freely given love is offered to each of us. Now, my job as a messenger for God is to remind you that God wants you to let this grace flow through you to people around you. God created you and called you to be that amazing grace, to be that sweet sound to all around. Yes, this is our call.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now